Hello everybody, my name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Spin Fishing series. So, today I logged in, it was the middle of the night. I did throw the jig from the shoreline a few times, didn't catch anything except the ground, and had to log out and back in. Between episodes, I did buy a couple of new lures and decided I'd give them a try today trolling in the boat. So I bought the Dodger Crank 7 F008, and of course I can't check it because I have it in the water, and I don't have my other spin fishing rod on 3. I also bought the Dodger Crank 7007. The 10s are usually the best, and especially the 10007, but it's not available to me yet, so figured I'd give it a try and just see if we can catch anything. Looking at the cafe, there were big lake trout, big cory char, big vindus, a lot of big fish today. So we'll see if we can't get anything. Hopefully get some savans, and we'll just see what we can do today. Pretty good day out there. Beautiful day here in real life. I just got done with a walking the dog, and it's mid 50s out there, which is a little bit weird for Thanksgiving week weather, but I'll definitely take it. A lot of houses have windows open, things like that. There's been multiple times I've had to drive in the snow and ice this week. Looks like we got a pike here. Small pike. Another, that was a smaller Vindus. I thought that was bigger than it turned out to be. Interesting catching pike way out here in the middle of nowhere. Usually they're closer to the shore. It helps if you hold D to turn, not E. So holding E as an echo and wondering why the boat wasn't turning at all. You drive the boat just like you walk WSAD. Another Vendy. Another small one. Another small Vindus. Came out a little further than I meant to, I think. Not too bad, but yeah, a little bit. Someone just woke up after his walk nap. Which is good for me because that means I can put my feet up because he was laying right at the... I've got a lazy boy style couch, and he was laying blocking the footrest from coming up. And was too happy for me to want to bug him. That looks like a good grayling. Around a kilo. Good 10 silver or so. Gonna aim to do a bit of a figure 8 around the island here, so kind of go around like this, come through here, go around like that type of thing. We'll drag that one for a second, wear it out while we pull this one in, because this one looks like it'll come right in. Small perch. May have to chase this one here in a second. Yep. Well, after the island, I'll have to chase it. My guess is going to be, I think it's an Arctic char based on where I hooked it. And we're now committed to this rod since we're turning towards where the fish is. I'm not going to switch rods even if I hook something on the other rod. Unless it sounds massive. Because the other rod is a stronger reel. Whatever it is, got a little bit tired there with me going around the island, pulling on it. Another reason I think it's an Arctic. It is an Arctic. Not bad. 2.1 kilo Arctic char. Just making sure I had that reel locked. I had set my drink right on my fingerprint reader on my work laptop and work laptop locked while I was chasing that fish. I had to pick up a can and move it. As far as this series goes, kind of our next steps are get to level 20 and unlock Volkov. Getting some more silver between now and then, just like anything would be worthwhile. Should have waited a second on that fish. Probably another Arctic. There we go. Unfortunately, it's another perch. Let's try the blue one. Blue and hook something decent. Laker. Still getting used to how it drags behind the boat. Another Arctic. I know where the Aquila and the Spiker tend to be. I don't know these Dodger cranks well. I keep having to look at the rod more. And especially when going through turns. Greyling, good Greyling too. Ooh, big Greyling. That might have been 45 spent now. I don't know what that bong bong was. Oh well, too late now. But a certain number of fish caught? I don't know. It was probably the first Greyling on a wobbler that qualified for one of the spinning ranks. I can believe that. That was a good fish too. Interesting. Hook getting worn out on this by chance? Oh, I gotta take it out of the water to actually look at that. Just the second fish that slipped off it. Those Aquilas have definitely put in some work. When we pull this fish in, we'll take a look at the hooks on that Aquila. And you can switch hooks out on your lures. I don't do it a whole lot. Sometimes when the hooks get worn out, I might. But they tend to come with pretty decent hooks. Nope, you're not going back down there. 2.1 kilo Laker, not bad. Darth Vader, that's awesome. That's a great name there in chat. Needless to say, not a name I expected to see and got a good laugh out of me. Another big perch. Looks like maybe a Vendus over on 2. Either Vendus or perch. Vendy. couldn't quite tell. It was right on the edge of me being able to tell what that fish was. $16 fish in, couple of good graylings today. About 16 minutes into the episode as well. And honestly, about 16 minutes into me being on the water. I had just barely gotten started when I hooked the first fish and needed to start recording. It was one of the best grayling to start with. Small lake trout. I forgot to look at the hook on this one. Just remembered I wanted to do that. Another good grayling. This might be the biggest grayling yet. Nope. But a good 2,000 experience points. So you can look at the hooks. So the hook here has 0 wear. It's a size 8 treble hook on there. And I believe on the 7s, wow, that caught something quickly. I was about to go look at the other rod, but this hooked up instantly and hooked up something big. Turn the friction brake way down for a little bit. We're gonna have to chase this one. Just jumped, so probably a big laker. Or at least some sort of a trout. Come on, come on. Catch up. There we go. Do a bit of a control click there. Don't need to join that meeting. Might have heard my Teams on my work laptop start up a meeting, but it's not one I have to go to this week. This is risky on if I can make this turn or not. I think I can. Unless I bump into the log there. Nope, I got it. I was trying to figure out which way he was going, and he turned the opposite way I thought he was. There you are. I just saw it. It does look like a Laker. This is even more risky, and it's not going to work. I'm going to have to go the other way, which is risky in and of itself, too. There's the hot symbol next to the amount of line I have out, so I'm going to turn the friction brake down a little so it's not dragging as much. Or at least not causing as much friction, and hopefully lowering the heat. I'm also going to stop reeling until it got loose. Both of those will reduce the amount of heat on the line. Unfortunately, I lost some ground there, but somewhat expected. Everybody's outside mowing leaves. It being such a nice day, I'm not surprised. And somewhat of a holiday week. Gotcha. 3.4 kilo Laker. Not a bad fish. Not a bad fish. All right, so let's get turned around again for where I wanted to go. And then, so we got a size 8 hook on the Aquila. I was going to go look at the Dodger Crank 7. They got size 2 hooks, so definitely much bigger hooks on the wobbler. So that tends to lead to more bigger fish. Another good grayling. Today's going to be a good day. From a silver department, today is going to be a great day. Big eyed. First eyed on a wobbler. We're definitely putting some wear on this rod today. And this reel. And this rod. Good Arctic char there. A little bit below a fish per minute right now, but we've had some really good quality fish. Really good quality fish, so I'm not disappointed by that. This thing hasn't jumped, and with where I cooked it, it may be another good Arctic char. Or Cory char. It's not darting around as much as Cory char typically do. So I'm thinking Savan or Arctic. And leaning towards Arctic. Something's backing up outside if you hear a reverse beeper. Still haven't seen this yet. Still in a pretty deep part of the lake here too. Looks like we got something over on rod 1 right now too. Doesn't look too big. Doesn't matter, we're gonna have to chase this one for a little bit still. I have it. Still pulling away from us a little bit. Making progress on it though. Just don't know if I'm making enough progress yet. I am. Definitely making decent progress. Come on up out of the water. Let me see what you are. can't see around boat nose. I think that's a big lake trout. I basically have beached the boat here, so I don't really want to put the rod down unless I absolutely have to. I am starting to lose the ground I had made. So I'm going to back up, do a quick turn. Wrong rod. Been on this fish for a good 6 minutes here. I'm hoping it turns out to be worth it. It looks like it was a pretty good laker. It's definitely a lake trout. Gotcha. 7 kilo laker, not bad. That's a good fish, especially on a 5.4 kilo rod. And what poor thing has this been dragging around the whole time? Poor perch. And a dead 1/4 kilo perch. How wore out is this friction brake? We put a good dent on this friction brake today. May have to drop that reel off between episodes. Seriously? I don't usually catch big things in this area, so. .5 kilo laker. Today's definitely been a fun day for me, though. I'm glad I decided to troll today. At 25 fish in 35 minutes, but the quality of fish has been amazing. Even if we're not getting much on the big rod, the couple we have got on here have been good. That's an interesting outdoor equipment sound. Doesn't look like the mic's picking it up unless it is when I'm talking, but I know my neighbor was having some sort of water stuff going on last night, so almost sounds like a vacuum. Another good lake trout here. 2 kilo. I went to go take my typical nighttime evening dog walk last night, and there was someone out in my neighbor's yard with a light kicking the leaves around, and I didn't see him at first because I was trying to get the door shut. And the dog made it well known that that guy was allowed to stay on the other side of the street and not come over to my yard. And it was some sort of water contractor looking for the water shutoff valve outside my neighbor's house. But yeah, there's definitely some sort of vacuum or weird hydraulic sounds coming from outside right now. Bit higher volume RPM or higher RPM noise than I would expect for like a leaf vacuum. But just high enough pitch that it's annoying to me. And looking over at the puppy dog, he doesn't like it either. I can hear it through my headphones over the boat noise. Decent Vendus, smaller than I thought. Baby Greyling. This might be another marker Greyling. It is. Just short of a devil. Another marker lake trout. All right, with it being sunset time, let's switch over to the orange Dodger crank here. Before we chase yet another big fish on the Aquila. This one we may not actually have to chase. Yeah, we may have to. I don't know. I would prefer not to have to chase it. Right now it feels like I won't have to. Lake trout. By the looks of it as it flew through the air there. Yep. Gotcha. 2.327 Laker. Today's gonna be a good day. Unless you're a fish. Although I still haven't caught my record for the day. 43 kilos is my record. Gotta be close. $43 in, 34 fish, but good quality 34 fish. And not all of them are quality, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 11 non-markers. Not a bad day. And a 7 kilo, couple of 2s. Finally catching up on my sleep from not feeling well Sunday night. And I'm tired today. Plus, because it was a nicer day, I took the dog on a longer lunch walk than normal. And he evidently enjoyed it because right now the armrest is a perfect pillow for him. And he is out cold. Another marker grayling. I did want to make sure I closed that reel. Small Laker. Another Small Laker. .47.5 minutes in, probably one more figure eight here. Ventus? Yep. Good stretch on the dog and back asleep. I don't know if he even woke up. Got all four paws curled up next to each other. Small fish, looked like a perch, but it was a Ventus. It was a decent sized Vendy too. Potato Paul just got himself a good lake trout. And then Wolf 438 with an even bigger one. Global weekly record. Another Vindy. There's a smaller one though. Yeah, we got time for probably, we'll finish this figure 8 out and then call it a day. I did buy a 3-day boat ticket. But I'm definitely happy I decided to go trolling today. Hadn't really planned on doing that, but so far it worked out. At least I feel like it worked out. We'll see when we get into the cafe and the fish market. But I've got a feeling today's going to be a good day. Now I did spend 80 to 90 silver between episodes, so I'm at 637. So I'm down a little bit. The day I'm pretty sure we're pretty far up. My curiosity, do these have a depth? Not those. This one. 1.5 meters. I'm okay with the 10 meter flip then. If it was 4 or 5 meters, probably not, because I would put them pretty close to the boat engine. Tiny Greyling. Probably about time to turn. It is. I hit F. Didn't see that. Well, I saw it, but I didn't see exactly what it was. It looked pretty decent. Definitely a lake trout. At least looked like it. Probably around 2 kilos. Thought I was going a little bit off. The rainbow trout, 1.5. 44.7 on the good old spin fishing. So 0.3 away from unlocking 3-way jigs. think I've got 2 points to spend right now, and I'm leaning on holding on to those for three-way jigging. Got 3 points. I'm leaning to holding on all 3 for three-way jigging. Small laker. It was either a really good Ventus or a small laker. Saw the black striping, couldn't tell. And let's go ahead and turn towards the dock and head on in for the day. Yeah. I'm going to hold out for using the three-way jig. We're close enough. Although we'll get at least 1, and I think we actually get 2 points at level 20. But will we unlock three-way jig before 20 is the question. And another pretty good fish here. I don't think it's an amazing fish, but probably another 2 kilo-ish. I don't feel like I need to chase it. I'm making progress on it right now. Looked like a small laker on the other rod. Let's pull this laker in real quick. I'm afraid I was going to hit the dock and lose this fish. Where the hell am I? Okay. Got a little bit lost there. Thought I was about to hit the dock and then saw the fish market off to the side of me. To the wrong side of me. $1.77 kilo hide. Nice fish. 44.8. All right, and with that, that's going to be our last fish of the day. I'm okay wrapping it up on that one. So we'll take a look at the cafe real quick, see if we got anything. I honestly don't know. Carp, carp, carp. 1 800-gram grayling, so we definitely got that. And there's 2 days on it, so I don't need to rush. I can go see how much money we made. Didn't get 5 big Vindies. Didn't get 6 big rough. Didn't get, got 1 of 4 lake trout. Didn't get a big savant. Didn't get any 4HR, so definitely have another 30 silver back there for that grayling. Overall, I'm going to guess 170. 177 silver. I was pretty much right on there. A couple of 20 silver Greylings, 20 silver lake trout, a couple of other double-digit Greylings. So definitely good. That last eye there was 10. The rainbow trout was 8. So definitely a good overall day. So let's go sell that one Greyling and see exactly what we're going to bring home. But I think it's going to be pretty close to 190. So 38 silver here. That'll probably bring us down to, I'm going to say 100. We were 177, probably 172 here. And 66, so brought us down a little bit further than I thought it did, but that's still a 200 silver day for us. So we did spend about 90 silver on lures, but back up to 842 silver. So good overall day. Decent XP as well too. So appreciate everybody watching. We'll be back again tomorrow. Hope y'all have good tight lines between now and then, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye now.